So, if you like to join in today, we're going to do 30 minutes of meditation and an hour of yoga, and we're taking care of our back today. So, welcome in, everybody. Hello there. Hello there. A lot of love to you wherever you are in the world. My name is Marcel. I'm here for the instructions, the questions, the support. But I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Sean. Sean is here for entertainment, energy, and motivation. And together we're teaching here every day. Sean is sitting next to Booty. Let's call him Booty. He's sitting next to Booty. And that's his name right now. I like that. Okay, we're going for 30 minutes. He's very new, Booty. And yeah, I like his name, Booty. And with that said, we're going to start the meditation. So come into a great sit, root your sitting bones down, and get along from your sitting bones to the top of the head. Feeling the length. If you're sitting down, make sure you're sitting down on a sitting pillow or up on some books, and find a great sit for yourself. So maybe knees forward and feet to the back in one line, or maybe just like cross-legged. But make sure you're sitting up on something and feeling good in your sit. That's all about. And whenever you like to change your sitting posture, please feel free to do that if you feel like changing. Good. With that said, we are starting the meditation instructions here. So the meditation is all about connecting with your breath. We're connecting to your inhale and to your exhale. That's all what we're doing. Put this here so it's easier. And that's all what we're doing. We're connecting to your inhale and to your exhale. And every time you lose the connection with your breath, observe your thoughts and then come back to your breath. Observe your inhale and observe your exhale again. That's all what we're doing. Good job. And from there, we're starting and we're going for 25 minutes and then 5 minutes of Shavasana. Feel free to join in. And even if you like to join in a little later, you can join in just for 10 minutes, for example, or even less if it's too much for you. But you can also join in for the whole thing if you wish. You are very welcome. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. See you in 25 minutes or 30 minutes. Enjoy. slowly. Come and lie on your back. Extend your legs, bring your arms by your sides. No need to hurry. Feet are facing away from each other. Palms are pointing up towards the sky. Bring your chin a little bit more to your chest. Release your head down again. Close your eyes. Just be. Not focusing on your breath anymore. Just be. And then start to move your fingers, start to move your toes. Stretch your arms overhead. And long from your feet to the top of the fingers. And breathing out, coming out of it. slowly in your time, sitting yourself up. Welcome in, everybody. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Good to see you, everybody. Good. Hi, Nox. Good to see you. I sent you a message in Discord yesterday. Yeah, check that out if you like. Next to that, lots of love to Germany. Let's go. Let's go, Germany. Today I'm trying it again with the Lavalier. If it doesn't work out at any point in time, please tell me. If it's like really getting too loud or something. And I'm trying to mount it a little bit differently. Let's see if that goes or not. Yeah, I really don't know if that will be good. Probably that will be really bad. Because there's just too much movement in there. It's usually not very loud, actually. Okay. It's a little less loud, right? It's a little less loud like this. Yeah, but then, you know, it cracks up sometimes, right? Sometimes it's just like, you know? And right now it's working, I'm looking at it, so yeah. So dear friends, welcome in everybody. Volume is fine now, cool, okay, thank you. If it cracks up, tell me at any point in time, then I will kind of like hit the button and record it, so I can send it to some like road officials and ask them for support, you know, and tell me like how I should mount it, what else should I do and whatnot, to improve the quality of the stream, which is important. That would be amazing, Nox, if you could do that. Other than that, yeah, welcome in everybody. I hope you have a great day. How are you doing? How is your day going so far? And we are starting with the 60-minute lesson, and we're starting with the Nilakantha mantra, which is a mantra to connect with your consciousness, to connect with the love within ourselves, and in the second step with the love around you. You see the mantra in the bottom right corner. You can come again to a great sit. Make sure it feels great to you, and at any point in time, if you like to change your sitting posture, please feel free to do so. If you just came in, again, my name is Marcel. I'm here for the instructions, the questions, the support, and I'm not alone here. That's Sean. Sean is here for entertainment, energy, and motivation, and together we're teaching every day here on Twitch live, and these sessions are going also up to YouTube from here. Let's go with the mantra. The mantra has also a vibrational quality to it, so our voice, the vibrations travel throughout our body, and we're really connecting with our body with these vibrations a little bit, especially like with our voice. We're connecting to our own voice, and we're not talking like this all the time, so maybe we're coming more to our natural voice. We're connecting to it more as we're singing the mantra, right? And maybe there will be some insights coming up as you're practicing like 100 times or so, and as soon as you think like, oh, I didn't know that about my voice, that's new for me. And that's exactly why we're doing mantra singing. Good. So from here, the whole mantra goes like this. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. That's the whole mantra. We're going to dissect it right here, right now. Repeat after me, call after me. Let's go. Om Hirim. Now repeat. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Gurave Namaha. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Higher. Om Rim. Om Rim. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Om Rim. Om Rim. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Sing together, all together. Let's go. Om Rim Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. 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 Last time. Om Rim Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Rim Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Mirim Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Mirim Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Bring your hands to your heart. Bow your head in front of your heart. Breathing in deep through your nose. Release your arms by your sides. Palms are pointing forward. Bring your arms up by your side. Get long from your sitting bones to the top of the fingers. Oh, you clipped something. Did it already like flicker? Release down. Palms, release the palms down by your sides. Thank you, Nox. If it doesn't work out right now, tell me, and I'll just change it up to what we had going on yesterday. Get long from your sitting bones to the top of the fingers and release down by your sides. Just a good clip. Okay, that's also good, thank you. Release your arms by your sides up. Get long from your sitting bones to the top of the fingers, feeling the length. Thank you for clipping that, Nox. Appreciate that. Release your arms down by your side. Bring your arms up again as you're breathing in. Feeling your length from your hips to the fingers, top of the fingers. Release down again. And one more time. Today we're going to take care of our back a lot. So bring your arms up. So preparing yourself mentally for that. Thinking about your back. Get long from your hips to the fingers. And release down. Interlace the fingers and circle your wrist here. I think there's maybe a stream delay, so you need to jump far faster. Shaking your wrist, so circling your wrist, not shaking. Almost. Circling your wrist, you can do it. Shake your wrist, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders, and then interlace your fingers again. Oh no. I don't know why there's a stream delay. Now you got it, I guess. So. Oh no, now you walked into the other side. Oh, you got it. Huh? No, now I popped. Oh no. Okay, that was fun. I'm sorry about your loss. Circling your wrist here. You walked into the wrong direction. I saw it. Yeah. Shake your wrist, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. From here, we're taking the hands together and we're pushing in through the mounts of the fingers. Push in through the mounts of the fingers, release your fingers down, and pushing through the mounts of the fingers, feeling how the fingers are connected, the mounts of the fingers are connected, and the wrist. Good. Pushing in, and releasing, and again pushing in. Feel the mounts of the fingers connected. Clawing the fingers a little. Release again. And pushing in again. Great job. You're doing great. At any point in time, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Release. So we're pushing in through the mounts of the fingers. That is where the fingers are attached. Again, bringing them together. Last time. Pushing in a lot. Feeling the mounts of the fingers connecting to each other. Very important. have that awareness going on. Release, shake your wrists a little. And from here, as usual, bring your hands forward. Fingers are vertical. Then bring your thumb up and bring your thumb in. Thumb up and in. Up and in. How does that feel? Maybe we're also doing one more exercise for downward facing dog, because I like to teach that today before we're going into back exercises. And circling your thumb forward, whatever forward means to you. There's not really a forward, you know that already. And then circling your thumb to the back. The other side. Good job, everybody. You're doing great. Keep it up. From here, make fists and move your wrists up and down. Your wrists up and down. How does that feel? Good job, everybody. Keep it up. Keep it up. Shaking your wrists out, shaking your elbows, shaking your shoulders. Then bring your right thumb up, turn it to the outside, fingers are pointing down, grab on from below to your thumb and push out from your shoulders. Fingers are pointing down a lot. How does that feel? Breathing in deep. Belly to your chest, and I'm breathing out, releasing. Shaking your wrists, other side up, other hand up, turn it to the outside, fingers are pointing down, grab on from below and push out from your shoulder. Breathing in deep and releasing. Good. Good. We're taking something new today to this class. So I've never teach that here. It's quite something. It's quite difficult. So if you're new to yoga, be inspired of it. Listen, and maybe you will get there. Maybe not, and that's all right, you know. Good. So right now, lift your arms just up as you just do it, as you just like without any kind of instructions. And we're pushing out of your shoulders a lot. Feeling this length here right now. Feeling this length here. Taking your arms close to the shoulders. How does that feel? Good. And release. Whew. Release. Good job. Now we're going to do it with the mindset on like, okay, we're doing downward facing dog, so hands on the floor and feet on the back in kind of like a triangle pose, right? Hips into the sky. And we are doing it with the thought of like, how do we need to have the arms set up, right? So bring one arm up right now. Just don't push it up right now, but we are turning the lower arm forward and back. Forward, so inward and back. Kind of like the same thing as we're doing with the thighs sometimes. We're turning it inward and back, like this, like this. You see what my fingers are doing? Good. We're doing this kind of movement, and you can feel here on one arm what's happening. And look what's happening with your hand. Where does your hand turn as you're doing that? It's important to see. Good. Release and to the other side. To the other side. Turn it inward and back, your lower arm, and lift up. Inward and back and lift up. Good job. See what's your hand doing? Where does your arm turn? Good job. Release. We change it around again. Bring your arm up. Inward and back. Your lower arm. Good. And stretch up, finding more length. Good job. See what's your hand doing. And right now, we grab around with our left arm to our lower arm. And then we just turn the upper arm forward with our hand without doing any kind of movement down here. We push in through the mounts of the finger side, the index finger mount of the finger side, the index finger mount of the finger side forward. Good. Keeping that engagement here. This is very important here, for example, in downward facing dog, doing that kind of movement will really protect your shoulders. Now again, we're doing it one more time, and this is quite specific today. So don't worry if it's overwhelming to you. Just try to follow along, and maybe another time you will get there. Good. Inward and back, turning the lower arm inward and back, finding a movement there to do. See what's happening with your hand as you're doing that. Good. Now holding that and just turn your hand forward. Just your lower arm and press into the index finger mount a little bit. Stretch up, great job. Good. How does that feel? Now important is, as we're doing this in downward facing dog, we're going to do that right now because we're really focusing on that right now, right? As we're doing that in downward facing dog, there's a tension that you need to pay detail to, that you're not going into a hyperflexibility. So coming forward to downward facing dog right now, changing yourself, no need to hurry. Bring your hands forward, push into the mounts of the fingers a lot, claw your fingers. Extend your legs, tuck your toes in and shift your hips up into the sky. Good. Now just feel it, how it feels without doing anything. And right now we're turning the lower arms inward and back, pushing into the mounts of the fingers a lot. Good. And now there's a tendency to hang through here. Do you see that? With your shoulders and your back. But we don't want to do that. We want to keep it engaged. Keep the length from your hips to the fingers, pushing into the mounts of the fingers a lot. Great job. You're doing awesome. If you get this, you're already quite far in yoga. If you get this, you're already quite far in yoga. Come out of it again. This is enough of an excursus today. We really practice the mounts of the fingers, which is important, and a new thing, which is the turning of your lower arms inward and back, which is a rotational, it's a rotation that protects our shoulders. We're doing the same kind of thing with like the thighs, turning them inward and back. And as said before in another lesson, you can do this movement, this turning of the inward and back movement of the thighs in a lot of different poses. And it just makes them more juicy. And you will find it out as you're progressing with like yoga and maybe in deeper yoga classes, because normally you don't get this kind of things from like standard yoga classes. This will be kind of like workshop material. So like going through a whole day of yoga, and then you will experience that, maybe something like that, and learn something like that. The things that I'm teaching you here are quite deep, and usually you won't see these kind of things be taught in like day-to-day yoga classes. So have that in mind. That's quite something here. Hi, Touch Life. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. How is your day going? And right now we're taking care of our back. So we're coming into all fours, and we're starting off with cat cow. Let's go. Welcome in. My name is Marcel, if you don't know. And we also have a Sean here. Sean is a little dragon. He's here for entertainment, energy, and motivation. We welcome you to the stream, Touch Life. Welcome in. From here, have your shoulders over the wrists, have your hips over the knees, and start to arc up from your lower spine, vertebra by vertebra, coming up. You have been following, okay. Yeah, you haven't been around too much, Touch Life, I'm sorry. Bring the chin to your chest. I sometimes forget people's names, but you're very welcome here. I'm sorry to have forgotten you. And starting to arc up, vertebra by vertebra, coming up. How is your day going, Touch Life? Chin to the chest. Rounding down, breathing out, vertebra by vertebra, coming up. Really work with your breath here. Breathe in as deep as you can into your belly, into your chest.
Welcome to your doom.
Welcome to your doom. Welcome in, Rodmar01. Good to see you. I'm just teasing you. Okay. Good, thanks. Needed some sun. Okay. I hope I can provide this to you a little. In the chin to your chest. Start to arc up, breathing out a lot. Moving with your breath. As you're breathing out, you can push your whole back more up into the sky. Then come around again. Start to arc down, vertebra by vertebra. Pushing out of your shoulders, looking forward. You're doing great. Chin to chest again. Breathing out. Arcing up, vertebra by vertebra. And last time down, completely breathing out. So welcome in. Rodmar. My name is Marcel. Welcome in. And we are doing here yoga every day, so feel free to join in. This yoga lessons are quite very much for beginner. If you have any kind of questions, please feel free to ask. I've been practicing diaphragma breathing. Got a lot easier once I realized it just means belly breathing. Okay, that's good. What kind of breathing technique is that? Is that like just breathing in deep into your belly, or what kind of breathing practice is that? Has it more involved things in there too? We can also do a breathing practice if you're interested in that touch life, but we would do that in the end of the yoga lesson. Right here, right now, bring the right elbow down. We're going deeper. Bring the right elbow where your wrist was and grab around your left wrist. Now really, be careful here and don't overdo it. What we want to do, I'm quickly going to change it in the other view so maybe you can see it a little bit better from the front camera. That we have the hand straight all the time. So your hand is straight all the time. Your arm is straight all the time, the kind of like the standing arm, if you want to say so. And then we start to arc up again, breathing in deep. Keep your arm straight and then rounding down, chin to chest. You're doing great. This will really open a lot of your back. So be careful here. Don't go too deep if you have never done that, but really explore how the movement feels. And keeping your arm straight. Again, every time you come forward, every time you come back, feeling if your arm is completely straight. And make it again straight completely. Great job. Breathing out completely, breathing in deep. And release, change around other side. Take your time changing the sides. Again today, if there's a flickering with my microphone, please tell me. It could be that my microphone strikes in any kind of other movements. So grab around, bring your elbow down to where your wrist was. Grab around your wrist. Keep your arm straight here. Good job. And we're taking it again closer because it's quite far. Start to arc up from your lower spine up. Keeping your arm straight. And then chin to chest. Rounding down, breathing out. Breathing in, arcing up, vertebra by vertebra, coming up. Chin to chest, keeping your arms straight. And up again. And down. Last time down, and one more time up. Breathing in deep. Keeping your arm straight, straight, straight. Keep it straight here. This arm. Good job. And release, come back. Ooh, how does that feel? How does that feel? If you like to shake your wrists, shake your shoulders a little, do that. Good. And we forgot about something today. So in this position, you can also take your sitting pillow or your books and just bring your hands to your thighs and move your hands forward and backward one more time. Feeling, connecting. Great. That felt great to you, Touch Life? Cool. And from here, bring your shoulders forward, then upward, backward and down. Forward, upward, backward and down. Really connecting with your palms to your thighs and with your thighs to your palms. So feeling not only your palms moving, but feeling also your thighs a lot. What kind of feeling is there in your thighs? Good. And don't push yourself too much with your shoulders. Don't push yourself a little. And of course, like there could be coming, like, I just want to advise you that, at least for me it's so, that sometimes it's opening something in my body. And it hurts a little. It's not like a feeling that's just purely pain, but it's more like something, oh, that's unusual. It's unusual and it's kind of like not completely nice, but in another way it's also nice because it's like opening. You feel like almost taller in a way. It's hard for me to describe the feeling. Flapping wings, yeah. That's cool. We're going to fly away right here, right now. So from here, bring your hips over the knees and we start to walk forward on our fingertips. Start to walk forward, having your hips still in place where they were. And again, you can do the same movement that we trained just before with our arms. If you remember, turning the lower arms inward and back and pushing your index finger into the floor. Good. Now you engage your belly and your chest so you don't fall completely down, not coming completely into a hyperflexibility, but you feel the muscles working. Great job. So you feel the muscles working, finding more space in your lower spine right here, right now. How does that feel? Having your shoulders also engaged. Great. And slowly come back up. Whew. Oh. Bring your knees to the sides, big toes together, and we're going in more into back exercises in a little. Whoop. Sean is sitting here. Good. Bring the big toes together, knees to the sides, and reach forward. Make sure you don't have a waist restriction going on, like I think I do. Yes, I do. Try to release all the tension around your waist here. All the tension around your waist. I feel opening in my sacrum. Yeah, definitely. You want to push your sacrum. Wait, sorry. Yeah, give me a moment. We're coming into child's pose. Yeah, let's do it like this. First, child's pose. So release forward and down. Bring your shoulders by your side. The big toes together and release down. And just breathe in deep into your belly, into your chest. Releasing down completely. Close your eyes and just be here for a little. Feeling if there's any kind of stretches going on. Feeling if there's any kind of, openings going on, if you want to say so. Okay, yeah, exactly. There can be an opening in your sacrum, definitely, especially as we want to feel more space in your lower spine, right, as we're doing that. Especially in your sacrum, like that's exactly where we want to work on with that other pose, so you're completely right. So again, staying here a little bit, maybe coming out for a moment and then going in again. And if you feel the stretches, you can also play around with it a little bit by engaging your muscles a tiny little bit where the stretch is. You're doing great. Keep it up. And also breathe deep as you can. And breathing out, coming back. You're doing great, just awesome. Good. From here, we're coming to our belly, and today we're really not pushing ourselves much because we really want to take care of our back. From here, we come into Sphinx pose. Bring your elbows below your shoulders. Especially also yesterday, we pushed ourselves. I mean, the topic was pushing yesterday, so we pushed ourselves quite a lot yesterday. And today is more like relaxed. Have your shoulders over your elbows, fingers are pointing down. It's relaxed, and we're honoring our own body here right now. Giving it a break again. Pushing your feet into the ground a little. Push your knees into the ground. Every toe pushes a little bit into the ground. Draw the belly in and up. And feel the length. To the top of your head. Your head is not looking up here. Don't do that. Your head is in line with the spine. Make it feel comfortable for yourself. It's very important. Good. Breathe in deep. Like this, we are creating a natural rounding in your lower spine. The natural rounding that we lose because we're sitting a lot. Maybe. Doesn't need to be the case like that, but yeah. Creating a natural rounding. Because we are maybe sitting not the correct way. I mean, there's not really a correct way. It's more, for me, I think the best kind of way to sit is to sit dynamically. So sitting in different kind of poses, also leaned back, leaned forward, whatever. All the different kind of poses, and change it up a lot to have a lot of chews in your back, right? And release slowly down. Make a pillow with your hands. And just be. How does that feel? Breathing in deep. Breathing in very, very deep into your belly, to your chest. And as you're breathing in your chest, expand your chest to the right, to the left, to the back, to the front, to all the different sides. But first into the belly. Wonderful. One last breath. Good. Come up again. This time, we're changing it up a little bit. And welcome in, everybody. Lots of love to you, Ciao Ciao, as well. Just joining in. Bring your arms by your sides. Bring your shoulders. Bring your elbows by your sides as well. So the arms are kind of like next to your chest. And we lift the front body up, feeling the length. Your head is in line with the spine again, not looking up. And release down. And from here we lift up. Also engage your belly a little bit as you're lifting up. Your feet are still pushing into the floor. We're looking over the right shoulder here. How does that feel? Release down. And to the left. Looking over your left shoulder. And release. And pushing yourself up again. And down. One more time to the right and to the left. Great job. Release. And shift yourself back through the knees. How does your back feel right now? Coming in child's pose one more time. Your way, in your however you like to do child's pose right now. Breathing in deep and your belly into your chest. Release your head down. And slowly come up. Whew. Let's stand up. Stand up in our time. No need to hurry. Standing up slowly. Whew. How does standing up feel right now? How does your back feel right now? And from here, we're starting to jump. Let me check with the time. Wow, time went quick today. We're starting to jump out of the knees, releasing your shoulders and releasing your neck a lot. And also connecting to our back today. What is your back doing as you're doing that? Jumping out of the knees, very much an underrated yoga, that's not really a yoga exercise, underrated exercise. Releasing the shoulders, let the shoulders jump, let the neck jump. How does that feel? And from there, if you like to intensify, you can jump out of the heels and reconnect with your heels to the floor. And from there, if you like to intensify even more, you can jump out of the toes and reconnect with your toes to the floor. How does that feel? Great job, everybody. Amazing. If there's any kind of pain, feel free to just come out of it. And then slowly release. Whew. Slowly release. Good. Good. We're coming into forward fold right here, right now. So come to the front of the mat. A little bit to the front of the mat. You don't need to go all the way. Hinge at the hips. Bend your knees. And come into a forward fold. Slowly, controlled. Now, what we want to make sure here is that we have the hips over the heels. And we release the head a lot. You can also straighten, either you can straighten your knees if you wish, or you can bend them as it feels better to you. And you can release your head and nod your head a little. And feel how your head feels, how your back feels, how your neck feels as you're doing this. You can either grab around your elbows or release your hands down to the floor as you like. You can bend your knees or straighten them. And nod your head a little more. Releasing your whole back. How does that feel? Having your heels, the hips over the heels. If you like, you can bring, this is optional, if you like, you can bring your hands behind your back, interlace them, and draw away from your back. And letting gravity take over. Letting gravity take over. Not pushing them away anymore, but just let gravity work. And nod your head again. Seeing how that feels. Good. And release. Bring your hands to your hips, elbows pointing upward. Bend your knees more. Stand up slowly. No need to hurry. Good. So Touch Life, would you like to, or everybody in here, would you like to do some breathing practice today? Because then I need to plan it in. Otherwise, we're just going more with like back exercises right here, right now. What would you like to do? And meanwhile, you can already bring the left leg forward, bring the right leg a little bit to the back. We're going to stretch our hamstring. Here, we're slowly hinging forward from the hips to your head. Keep your front knee engaged. Getting long from your hips to your head. Feeling a hamstring stretch here. One more deep breath. You can also connect with your right hand to your lower back here. Feeling your vertebrae, feeling your vertebrae like not sticking out. So if you feel them sticking out, this means you have your back rounded. Good. Straight back forward, get long from your hips to your head. And then change around other side. But breathing would be nice. Okay, I do whatever you want. But breathing would be nice. Yeah, let's do some breathing. Let's do some breathing practice then. That's amazing. Good. And of course, we're always breathing in yoga. And it's good if you breathe deep in yoga into your belly, into your chest. This is super, super great. This is also one thing that you connect yourself with when you start off with yoga. Get long from hips to the head. You learn a lot about your breath. Breathing in deep. And out. Good. Release. Let's make it really, really deep. Let's make it really, really deep today. So right now, we're finishing up with the back exercises today, and we're going more for breathing right now, which is also great, you know. And we're doing back either way, every day in yoga. Whatever kind of yoga we're doing, it's all for the back. It's so great, you know. So you will get a healthy back if you practice yoga again and again. Shift your hips towards a wall right now. So we're coming to lie down on our wall. We're doing one inversion here. Shift your legs up on the wall. And we extend our legs up. Feeling how that feels to you right here, right now. How does that feel? If there's any kind of pain, please come out of it. If this feels great to you, awesome. Then bring your elbows next to your body. Fingers are pointing up. And shift only if you want. If you want to go deeper, shift your hips up, grab onto your hips, and extend your legs. If you don't want to go deeper, that's fine. And now think about here. Now think about really breathing in deep into your belly, into your chest. And your head is just looking up into the sky. It's not looking left or right, but just looking up into the sky. Breathing in deep into your belly, into your chest. This is not a breathing exercise right here, right now. This is just your usual breathing that we want to make deep and reoxygenate all the blood that is coming down from our toes. And one more deep, deep, deep breath, as deep as you can. The deepest one you took in today. And slowly release your spine down, vertebra by vertebra, coming down to the floor. And lie yourself to either the left or the right side. And just keep on lying there where you are. Just lie down at the moment. Feeling how the blood is flowing back into your legs. Maybe feeling a tickly sensation. Honoring that sensation, accepting that sensation. Good. So, slowly coming up again, coming back into a sit. Take your time. And we're going to do Nadi Shodhana, which is alternate nostril breathing. If you have never done that, that's super amazing. So I love to share that with you. So come into a sit that feels great to you. You can also sit in a chair if you wish to. Completely fine. Or if that feels more comfortable to you. Now what we're doing, maybe I can even go closer with the close-up. Does that work? What we're doing is we're bringing the index finger and the middle finger between your eyebrows. And then we grab on with the thumb and the ring finger onto our nose. Good job. From there, we pull up the nose flesh. And we breathe in deep through your nose. If you need to clean your nose, you can also do that quickly. If you have kind of like a really stuck nose. So we're pulling up the nose flesh. And breathing in deep through both nostrils. And breathing out through both nostrils. Now this breathing practice that we're doing, if this would become suffocating to you, please feel free to come out of it at any point in time. Breathing in deep through your nose, both nostrils. And breathing out. And we're starting right here, right now. Closing your left nostril, opening your right, breathing in deep through your right. Closing the right, opening the left, breathing out through the left. Breathing in again through the left. Closing the left, opening the right, breathing out through the right. Breathing in through the right. Closing the right, opening the left, breathing out through the left. Breathing in through the left. And continue in your rhythm. We're going for some more minutes. the next time you breathe in through your left nostril, breathing out through both nostril, and then breathing in again through both nostril. Good job. Slowly, we're coming to lie down on the floor. How did you like that? How did you like that? From here, we're going to do happy baby pose before coming into Shavasana. So all what we're doing is we're grabbing on between our legs through with your index finger and your middle finger to either your big toes or with your whole hands to your sides of the feet. Good. If you're more flexible, you can grab around the sides of the feet and then you can lean a little bit left and right. How does that feel right now? How does your body feel right now after the breathing practice? And give yourself a little bit massage as well. Extend maybe the right leg a little, the left leg a little. See where you fall to the left and to the right. Let yourself fall to the left and the right. Great job. Especially if you're not too flexible, you can grab around your big toes and see if you can move a little bit further there. And honoring wherever you are, accepting where you are. Yoga is for everybody, also for the ones that are not that flexible. It's completely fine if you are there. And from here, slowly release your legs. If you like to do anything else before coming to Shavasana, you're very welcome to do that. Otherwise, extend your legs, feet are facing away from each other. Bring your arms by your sides, palms are pointing upward. Bring the chin to your chest and just be. Just be. Nothing to do here. We're doing this position to come out of the yoga. Come out of the yoga lesson again. Coming back to your life. But right now, we're just doing nothing. Just be. Have your eyes closed, just be. Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers. Start to move your toes. And whenever you're ready, draw your knees in towards your belly and shift yourself to either the left or the right side, coming to lie down on your side body. In the side body position, release all the tension, softening the skin of the face. Release your tongue, your neck, your shoulders. Release your arms, your elbows, your wrists, your fingers, your chest, your belly, your hips, your whole back, your whole spine. Release all the tension in your legs, in your knees, in your ankles, in your heels, and your toes. Breathing in deep into your belly, into your chest. And breathing out, releasing that. Feeling the gravity carrying you. With your next breath in, lift yourself up by your side. Make your breath deep, 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 deep. Coming into a final sitting position. Whenever you're there, no need to hurry. Bring your hands in front of your heart together. I honor deeply that you take care of your body, of yourself. Honoring your yoga practice, bow your head in front of your heart. Namaste. I wish you a wonderful day. Wish you a wonderful night. Wherever you are on this beautiful planet. A lot of love and blessings to you. Release your arms and open your eyes. Welcome back. I hope you enjoy it. So, if you haven't already, if you like to check in with us again, with me and Sean, so I'm Marcel, this is Sean, then you can do that every day. Thanks, have a great day, says Nox. You too also, Nox. Have a wonderful day. And lots of love to you. With that said, yeah, don't forget to follow if you like to check in with us again. And also check us out on YouTube if you haven't already. There's all the links are in the About section below. I'm also the host of the Health Skill podcast. We're having the next podcast in about end of January. Excited about that. So if you like to check that out, feel free or ask me about it again. So I will post rather soon, like in the About section, something about the next date of the Health Skill podcast. And we will be discussing like lifestyle of yoga. It's kind of like going into that direction and everything about a little bit of yoga and maybe also like what is Kundalini yoga exactly. That would be interesting, right? So yeah, I'm excited about that. And with that said, I wish you a wonderful rest of the day, and we are going to raid right now. Good. Let's see who we can raid. Also welcome in Salzi, of course. Good to have you on here as well. And thank you for being here, Touch Life today. Everybody who has been here, thank you so much for hanging out, for practicing with me. Yeah, we're going quite far right now with these yoga exercises, so I hope you enjoy it. And I think we're heading over to Vipar Lafroy. She's currently playing World of Warcraft. So let's see what she's up to. She's also sometimes teaching yoga. So let's send her some love. And maybe you like to follow her. Who knows? So you guys, feel free to raid with love. Put these favorites, put this text in the chat, copy pasta that, and I wish you a wonderful rest of the day, and I hope to see you tomorrow, as we're going a little bit more intense tomorrow again. Today was rather like very much relaxed, and taking care of our back, taking care of our body. You did great. You did great. And I wish you a wonderful rest of the day. With that said, bye-bye. See you soon. See you soon. Oh, I need to also copy the message. Good, let's go.
Nice. What's up, Marcel? Thank you. How's it going? How's your day?
Good.